Hi, I'm Taylor, and I chose to read the story called Stone Fox. Before I read the story, I looked at the title and I looked at the picture on the cover to make predictions of what the story was going to be about. This is something that I would do with my first graders. Every time we do a read aloud or they read a story, we always talk about making predictions about what we think the story is going to be about. So by looking at the front cover of the story, I noticed that there's a boy wearing overalls. He has a little bit longer hair. I see a dog that's carrying something in his mouth. I see a little house and maybe even a farm. So when I look at the picture, it looks like the story was told in the past or long ago. Um, so I would make an inference that this little boy might live on a farm with his dog. Going to back to the title of the story called Stone Fox, I noticed that the main character is with a dog and not a fox. So I might ask my students, why do you think the story is called Stone Fox? And we would come up with some reasons why we think that maybe it's called Stone Fox. And there is a dog and not a fox. All right, moving on to the first page, page 3, chapter 1, called Grandfather. I made predictions in the first paragraph. I predict that the little boy lives with his grandpa, basically just saying, the chapter's all about grandpa and talking about how he wouldn't get out of bed, so that tells me that they are at the grandfather's house and that Willie is normally there as he thought that grandfather was playing. The next page, page 4, I made an inference in the second paragraph, and I infer that Willie's grandpa is a serious person because he said, "Hurry up or you'll be eating with the chickens," he would say. Then he would throw his head back and laugh. So at first I thought that he was kind of a sarcastic person, but then as I kept reading it said, "Once little Willie went back to sleep. When he woke up he found his plate out in the chicken coop. It was picked clean. He never slept late again after that." So that I inferred that Willie's grandpa is actually a serious person, even though he's joking sometimes, but he's not kidding when he says that now is time to eat, so come eat now, or hurry up or you'll be late and he will not have food. Page 5, paragraph 5, I had to adjust my reading pace. While reading, I sped up as Willie was running to the dock to tell her about Grandpa. So that first paragraph, he's yelling, "Come on,